Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel for war number 6 of season 45, and today we have a number 1 versus number 2 matchup with GT40, who doesn't really lose to anybody, so you pretty much already know how this one's going to go. Team today is Sandman returning to action because Void is banned, of course, Nimrod and Iceman coming to war for the first time. Let's jump right in. First off, we have an Ascended Werewolf on path number 9 with Hazard Shift. So a couple things here. The power efficiency node here really makes this a tricky fight with Sandman because, and as you're going to see what happens here, I can never really get into a rhythm with my heavy burst. So like we're going to build up to 19 resistance ups, and I'm going to be in a position where I need to bait out a special and then charge my heavy. But with power efficiency, I really kind of lose control of the fight pretty quickly here. Now, with Hazard Shift, we are poison immune, and then with a tactic, we really don't have to worry about the incinerates or the ruptures that he's going to inflict on us through our block. And then Blood in the Water, he's pretty much going to have a fury buff on him at all times. So right here, we have 19 resistance ups. I'm trying to get an opening for my heavy spam, but he just doesn't want to cooperate, and I can't just charge my heavy when he has a bar of power. So I was trying to parry him there so that I could start my sequence then. Right there, he throws the special into my heavy, and now I've lost all of my my resistance ups there. So now we kind of wasted that entire burst cycle here. So going to I thought that I was gonna have enough power to get to the special 2 there, but I was just short. So another mistake on my part there. And now I'm just like, okay, at this point, I'm not panicking, of course, because we're still gonna get out of this fight with a win. But I wanted to at least get some heavy spams off, and we're getting some decent burst damage there on 3 heavies, and now the fight is well under control. So again, power efficiency making this a little tricky. I definitely could have played this a little bit better. I think I definitely underestimated how tricky it was going to be with power efficiency. So, and then I think the special 2 ends up killing him, so we will have to heal up a bit for another fight later on, but you know, solo is a solo, as they say. Alright, here we have a Mantis, a rank 2 7-star Mantis, and we're going to go in with my rank 4 Iceman. So we have like a, you know, not only do we have the challenger rating disadvantage, but we have like a 3-rank disadvantage here. So this is a very, very lengthy fight. You saw me pop an invulnerability boost. That was just in case I couldn't get the encroaching sleep timer off with a special attack. So my strategy here with the power focus 1 is really just to hold block after 4 hits when she's above a bar of power. I really want to push her to the special 2 if at all possible. And as far as my special attacks, I'm not using them until I'm close to 2 bars of power, because I want to make sure that I am close to a special attack in case she tosses that special 1 like into my block or when I'm really not expecting it. And it does happen at least once here. So we successfully push her to the special 2 there, so we're all good. Pop another special 1, and after I throw the special 1, I'm immediately holding block and baiting more heavies there. So right here, she tosses the special 1, but I'm okay here. I don't want to push her above a bar of power, so I'm kind of just backing off, staying patient with it, and then I'm going to toss my special 1 when the encroaching sleep timer is just about gone right here. So we successfully removed it, and now we're good to go. I did have the option of bringing Toad in for this fight instead of Iceman. However, I figured that Iceman's double immunities here were going to be a little bit better than Toad, you know, always having that paralysis effect. So with Toad, I would have had to back off during the incinerate phase. With Iceman, I can just worry about, you know, keeping her at above 2 bars as long as possible. I think that special 1 was the only one that she throws this entire fight, so you know, we're taking a lot of chip damage here, as you can see. Again, that's just from the challenger rating and the rank disadvantage here. Accidentally tossed that special 1 right into her indestructible. That was definitely a mistake on my part. And yeah, pretty much that's pretty much the whole fight here. I had to put a relic on Iceman because I didn't have one equipped to him before. So you know, that's what I get. I never use him offensively in like any game mode. So. Yeah, a couple more combos here. I'm going to toss another special 1. Oh, we're waiting out this heavy first. And then, oh, okay, we're not tossing the special 1 there. I'm not sure why I chose to wait there. There we go. And are we just going to finish off with a special 2? No, we're not. We're just holding our power. Okay, well, either way. Alright, up in section 2, we're on path 8. We have an Ascended Man-Thing on 26. This is really a nothing node. 4-man thing. We are immune to poison, plus we have the tactic on our side anyway, so really no danger here. We're going to do our standard Sandman rotation here. Again, no APB because there's no real need for us to get up to our special 2 as quickly as possible. So we're going to fire off the special 1 at 14 resistance ups. That'll carry us over to 19. He is just below a bar of power, so I'm like, okay, but if I parry in light to take him, maybe that won't take him above a bar of power, and thankfully it doesn't, so I can start my standard burst phase here, get 4 heavies off, do a nice chunk of damage here, and now we're set up for our special 2 here, do a full 5-hit combo here, and then a 4-hit combo into the special 2. That'll take us up to 19 once again, and then we can bait out this special 1 from him here, and then immediately I think we're going to end up parrying and hitting him with a light attack, and then charging our heavy here to start our second burst phase. I talk about this a lot, but I really love how Sandman sets himself up for additional burst phases at the end of like his first one. I really like that about his playstyle. So, and then I think this special 2, I expected it to kill him. That's why I didn't go further, but unfortunately it didn't. So we're going to parry and do 5 hits, and then immediately charge our heavy here. 1 more, charge the heavy, and 1 more heavy does him in. So full yellow bar finish, pretty happy with that one. Alright, next up we have a GORR on 35. This is a pretty tricky node for GORR, easier than the one that I took a war or two ago though, and that's because with Rich Get Richer we can actually reverse his power gain by just spamming special 1. So not only will our primary source of damage in this fight be reversing his regen, but we're also going to be keeping his power in check quite easily with all the petrifies. So whereas in the previous GORR mini-boss fight, we were taking a bunch of special 2s on the block just because his power was like out of control. In this fight, we really don't have to do that. I think there's 1 special 2 right here that we take, and then that's pretty much it. Like, you know, there's just so many petrifies on him that it's really difficult for him to get up to another couple bars of power there. So he's being very cooperative, of course, with the special 1s, which is also very helpful here. And we're just spamming special 1s here. So again, you know, the standard rotation for Sandman here is really not that practical because your primary source of damage again is going to be just the heal reversal here. There's not much else to this fight, just spam special 1. Again, you're immune to all of his debuffs, so you can safely parry him, you can safely take blocked hits in this fight, as long as you don't get hit, because if you get hit, then you're going to be taking degen, and you definitely don't want that. So, and again, you know, the further you get into the fight, the more health is going to be reversed, so it starts off slow and then finishes up pretty quickly here. Down he goes. Alright, last fight of the war for me is a Weapon X mini-boss on 44. Going to go in here with Nimrod, and this is an example of a fight where I kind of wish that my Nimrod was rank 5, because this is an Ascended Weapon X, and you're going to see, you know, I'm heavily boosted. I've got the tech power backs, I've got the tech special boosts here, but the special 2 is just not enough to kill anymore at rank 4. So, yeah, I think Nimrod going up to rank 5 is probably going to need to happen sooner rather than later here. So I'm going to fire off this special 2 here. We already have enough protocol charges, and you're going to see like it triggers his unstoppable. Yeah, so it's just not enough to kill him. Like 1 more rank I think would have been enough. Now we're kind of in the position where we need to get back up to a special 2, but he's in the incinerate phase, so we're trying to just stay alive long enough to fire it off. And there we go. So, you know, again, super messy. We get it done, but, you know, it could have been a lot easier had we had a rank 5 Nimrod. So we did go on to lose this one. Shout out to GT40, the best in the business. 5 kills, 0 deaths, and our record falls to 4-2 on the season. Folks, if you enjoyed this, please let me know by hitting that like button. And as always, thank you very much for watching. See you again next time.